Ladies and gentlemen, it's game time. Tonight, listen as your Columbia City Eagles take to the court.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Columbia City Lady Eagle Basketball. I'm Andrew Thompson, joined tonight by Justin Titus. And we have pretty much a premier matchup here in the Northeast 8, given we're to the first weekend of January. And we have the Belmont Squaws here. I think they still call them the Squaws. I don't think there's been any I don't want to say political correctness or whatever, but involved. But the guys are the Braves and the girls are the Squaws, I guess. So the Belmont Squaws come in, they're 14-2, and Columbia City, of course. Did you happen to pull up their record or our record? I think it's.
I couldn't find it.
I thought we were 13-2, and let's see here. We've been having some trouble pulling some things up here. I'll see if I can find that. As we fell to 2 losses after the Warsaw tournament with the loss to number 1 South Bend, Washington. Let's see here. We'll get to that. I think we're 13-2. And JV held on 19-17. Not very much scoring in that. Did you see the C team result? They played earlier, but
no, I showed up in the first quarter of the JV game since the C team played here.
Yeah.
On the main
floor.
Court. Yep.
They kind of threw that in at the last minute. I didn't know they were doing it, but okay, we're 14-2. The Belmont Squaws also 14-2. And of course, as we take a look at the standings in the Northeast 8, Belmont, Columbia City, the lone unbeaten's at 3-0. Huntington North and Norwell both 2-1. We'll see Huntington North next weekend. And then Norwell's hosting Leo tonight. Getting airdrops again. I don't know where this comes from. You do that?
No, I do not.
So, Leo at 1-2 in the conference. East Noble 1-2. DeKalb, New Haven bring up the rear at 0-3. So that is the conference standings tonight before we head into play. So, John Roy, welcome to the broadcast. Listening in Honolulu, Hawaii before they depart to come home. So we're about ready for the national anthem here. Officials are on the floor. Jack Rupley, who it seems like we've had a lot this year. Scott Geis, Nate Perry. Those are the officials in charge of this one here tonight. Columbia City and Belmont ready to go. Huge crowd on hand. I think people are starting to catch on to the Lady Eagle fever here and there was a big crowd for the game against South Bend, Washington. Were you at that one?
No, I was not.
That was a big Columbia City crowd. Had the old defense chant going, kind of reminiscent of the 80s, during the Lady Eagle Empire of the 80s. And our national anthem coming up.
Move your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Columbia City High School Pep Band.
The national anthem played by the Columbia City High School Pep Band tonight. Andrew Thompson, Justin Titus, in for Matt Curry tonight. who's traveling. So,
non-starters.
Coach Andy Heim brings in his Belmont squaws. And we're going to have number 3, Ellen Scott, a 5'9" forward. She's a senior. Number 4, Sydney Keene, a 5'9" senior guard. And number 10, Emily Blakey, a 5'9" sophomore guard. Number 22 is Rachel Blakey, a 5'8" senior forward. And number 32, Haley Cole, a 5'11" center. So again, it'll be Scott, Keene,
Emily Blakey,
Cole,
Rachel Blakey,
and let's see, Blakey and Blakey, and Haley Cole. So the lights go out for the Eagles.
Non-starter, number 10, Lainey Ziliak.
So the non-starters being introduced for Columbia City.
Anissa Tonko, number 30.
And Andy Heim in season number 12 on the Belmont bench. He's 144 and 125. And he lists Belmont at 14-1. I thought, well, they play Northrop next week. These are their 2 marquee games back-to-back. So, of course, Amy Shear in season number 13 on the Lady Eagle bench. These 2 have been going at it for a while as coaching adversaries. Coach Heim, a fellow golf coach at one time, whom I went against as a coach, as he coached Belmont's girls golf team for several years. Got to know Andy pretty well over the years. Great guy. So the highlight reel going on here. And a huge crowd. This may be the biggest crowd I've ever seen for a girls game here.
I couldn't believe the parking lot when I rolled up in the middle of the JV game.
Yeah, it was amazing. And don't forget boys basketball back at it, looking to get it going again as they go to the TP in Decatur tomorrow night to play Belmont. So that's what's going on here. The Lady Eagle starters on the bench. And it's going to be Kendra Sheets, Tessa Tonkel, Molly Baker,
Number 20, Faith.
and Faith Fry and Addison Baxter will be the starters for the conference lead tonight here at Columbia City High School. Last year it was a really physical affair that we came out on top down at Decatur last year. I think it's going to be a matchup of, well, the intriguing thing, Justin, is our speed against their physicality. They're typically a physical ball club. So we'll see. They'll probably throw a 2-3 zone at us.
Yeah, you would expect that. And I feel like our guard speed, just to get down the floor so quick, I don't think they'll be able to get set in that 2-3 zone too much.
We'll see. So it was a 43-36 win last year for Columbia City down at Decatur, and that was a physical affair, and fans were rather irate. So I'm talking about mainly our fans, but so there we go. Belmont, the Navy jerseys tonight, the scarlet numerals, the white trim. The Belmont Squaws, Columbia City, the home whites tonight, the maroon numerals, a little bit of gray trim. It's like the lead official is Scott Geist, and he will throw it up. Jack Rupley and Nate Perry, the other 2. There's the whistle, and here we go. NE8 lead on the line. Tap controlled by Belmont. Baker, and they put it up, and they score right away. Baker won the tip, but boy, Belmont took it and scored quickly. And we do that quite a bit, but they did it to us. Sheets back, down underneath the Baker. Baker tripped up underneath, throws to Baxter. Baxter hop, skip, and a jump. Put it up, and got the roll.
Quick start.
So 2-2, that dusted every part of the rim off. So we put the press on him in the backcourt. Sydney Keene with it, Keene across. And Cole's got it. Then up top it's Keene again. Keene high left for the Squaws. And up top now Scott's got it. Back to Keene. Wide right, here's Emily Blakey. The Blakey sisters on the floor. Cole's all tied up. She didn't even put it on the floor, and she scored.
Good post moves.
Yeah. She did not put it on the floor. That's interesting. I thought she got a long way on a short deal, but 4-2 Belmont. They put pressure on Columbia City. Sheets all the way in, threw it in traffic for Baker. That's stolen by Belmont. And here comes Keene to the midcourt stripe for the Squaws. With a minute 15 gone, they lead Columbia City 4-2. Sheets pestering her man, which is Keene. Now on the right side, here's Keene again. Keene cut off the elbow, right side. Needs help, got to get rid of it. 5-second violation. Good pressure by the Lady Eagles. Yep. In the end, turnover. 4-2 Belmont, a minute and a half gone. Welcome to the broadcast tonight. Zayden McKenzie, Jonathan Peters, and others running the show back at the station. Our thanks to them. Here's Kendra Sheets for tackle. Into the right corner, Baxter's got a late whistle and call foul on Belmont. Do you think there was much there? I didn't see anything, but.
Well, it was a little contact, but I was just more confused by the late call.
That was kind of out of the blue of the western sky in my mind, but so Baxter, top of the key. First foul of the game goes against Belmont. Sydney Keene. 2 minutes gone. Baxter top of the key. They do sit in that 2-3 zone we talked about. Tessa Tonkel. Left side high, 4-2 Belmont. 5:50 to go in the first. Coach Shear wants a timeout. And they're not recognizing that fact. So we look confused right now. Baxter, interior feed, Tonkel, flip it back out. Sheets an open three. Score!
And that's how you do it. Break the 2-3 zone, get it into the middle, kick back out, and there it was.
5-4. Sea City's first lead of the day. Belmont across quickly. Look out, they load up a three. Ellen Scott well off the mark. Belmont foul. No further play. Emily Blakey, the foul.
Emily Blakey, foul, 2 shots.
A little bit of protest from the Belmont bench there, but
it was a great hesitation by Addison Baxter to get her defender on the toes.
And a rare miss for Addison at the free throw line. So still 5-4, 5:19 to go in the first. Baxter rolls that one in, 6-4. So Belmont quickly across. Ellen Scott threw it away. Baker's got it. Lead pass. Baxter lost the handle. Tried to throw it ahead, but it slipped out of her hand. Steal Belmont. Here they come back. Here's Cole. Wide right. Hits a cutter to the bucket. Then they miss it. They get it. They put it up. They score. Rachel Blakey, the finish. Kind of a bad break there for the Lady Eagles. So we had the initial knockaway, but they get the loose change and put it in. 6-6 our score. 4:50 to go in the first. Backdoor feed to Baker. No, but whistle and a foul on Emily Blakey, and that's going to force Coach Himes' hand as that's her second.
That was a great find. Addison Baxter was cutting right in front of Molly Baker, so she might have thought it was a good thing she didn't tip it if she thought that ball was coming to her. So good recognition.
Third team foul on the Squaws. Baker shoots, scores the free throw. 7-6 Eagles. Here comes Anissa Tonkel in for Addison Baxter. And Tessa Spiegel. 5'6" junior comes in for Coach Himes' crew. I'm sure that's the last thing Coach Himes wanted was a player with 2 fouls already. Second free throw good by Baker. And it's 8-6 Columbia City. Scott. And they get it across, almost throwing away. They had 3-on-2 to the bucket, but the Eagles steal it. As that was Fry on the floor. Into the front court, Sheets on the move, down low for Baker. We're going to have a defensive kick on Belmont. So Baxter with a quick rest.
Yep. She's going to need it. This is a very physical basketball game already.
Yep. 4.5 to go in the first. Northeast 8 lead on the line tonight. Faith Fry with it up to Sheets. She picked a dribble up, gets it over to Tessa Tonkel, high left. Cross court to Sheets. Sheets with room, pulls up from 15, a little long. Loose ball off of Columbia City. Draws a little bit of grumbles from the City faithful, of which there are many tonight. Belmont traveled pretty well for the long trip. Now and they get it across. They break the press, they lay it up, and they score. Holy smokes. Tessa Spiegel. It's kind of a jailbreak there.
Yeah, Molly Baker tried to predict that pass. She was just a little too late.
And it was unabated, full throttle to the bucket. for Spiegel. 8-8 our score. Baker out of the corner for the maroon and gold. Dumps it underneath in traffic to Fry. That's stolen by Belmont. As Rachel Blakey with the steal, and here comes Keene to the midcourt stripe with an 8-8 score. 3:42 to go in the first. And Cole fires a three, and she scores. And Coach Shearer wants a timeout. Belmont 11, Columbia City 8. You got him, or? Okay, must have some new underwriters here. This is an old sheet, one of the two. Bart's Car Store. Their selection cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Bart's Car Store offers test drives, cash for trade-ins, and financing options. Bart's Car Store serving Columbia City, Whitley County, and Fort Wayne. And Culligan Water. For home or businesses, Culligan Water offers sales and rentals of water softeners, water coolers, water testing, and bottled water delivery. Online at CulliganColumbiaCity.com. So, been a good start to this one.
Very quick and physical, like you said before the tip. A lot of bodies flying on the ground around the loose balls. And then we haven't really seen too much post play yet.
No.
A lot of outside and in and out rotations.
So Columbia City basketball, they trail Belmont by 3 with 3.5 to go in the first. Here's Sheets to Fry, wide right.
Mismatches down low.
So spinning across the timeline is Keene. And they almost throw it away, almost knocked away by Fry. Coach Heim wants a timeout.
The 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout for Coach Heim and the Squaws. 13-8, they lead it over the Eagles. It's under.
CCHS recognizes and gives thank you to Western's Garage, helping to print 400 shirts for the student section for home football games. Western's Garage on the scoreboard tonight, helping with school spirit. Western's Garage helping Whitley County with car mechanic services on the northwest side of CC at North 250 West Road.
All right, here's the buzzer. It's been a good one so far. Belmont's been in the lead. Up 5 right now with 2:11 to go in the first.
Our girls really work best when we're driving to the basket. Belmont hasn't really allowed us to do that. They've given up a few of Addison Baxter getting to the paint, but not too much after that.
All right, here we go. Belmont basketball out of the timeout. They dump the backcourt, picked up there by Keene. Keene takes it across, Sheets all over her. Keene now over for Scott. Scott up top, Scott left of the key, flips it off now to Laurent, who's into the ball game. We got 2 Laurents, I think. This is Arabelle Laurent. And Belmont holds out top. And they put it on the floor. They go to the bucket. No, but there's the first foul of the game on Columbia City. Faith Fry draws the first foul of the game for the Lady Eagles.
2 shots.
Sydney Keene will shoot 2 for the Squaws with 1:47 to go in the first. And long, no good. So one more coming for Keene. 3 seniors on this Belmont squad. Keene short-armed that 0 of 2, but they get the loose ball. Maybe? No, we get it out of a scramble and saved by Tonkel. Yes, nice job by Baker to tap that out. So Tessa Tonkel up top with 1:35 now to go in the first. High right, Tessa puts it on the floor, flips to Baxter. Baxter tries to shake her man, can't do it. Here's Fry. Left side now for Sheets. Sheets flips it back to Baxter, a long 3. Short. And here comes Keene. Keene into the front court, high left, kicks it across, and they fake the 3 over there, Scott. And Keene up top with 1:10. Keene over to Cole. And here goes Keene to the bucket. And throws an air ball, but they get the loose ball, and they score. Cole picked it up and put it in. 15-8. Belmont by 7, 48 seconds to go in the first. The Lady Eagles look a little stymied right now with the defense of Belmont. Baxter to Baker. Back up to Fry. Fry drives, throws up a wild one. That's just an air ball. I don't know where she was going with that. So here comes Columbia City. Or check that, Belmont, an open three. That's off the mark, no good by Scott.
Now you got to push the floor.
Baxter stopped at the free throw line, flips it to Tessa Tonkel, down low to Baker. Lost a handle, got it back, kicks it out. Here's a Sheets three. That's long, no good. Loose ball, Belmont's Cole. She flips it to Keene. Keene with 3 seconds, gets it ahead. Look out, 2-on-1. They shoot, they score. Spiegel at the buzzer. Two-shot inside the three-point line, and they lead at 17-8.
WJHS play-by-play is brought to you in part by ProFed Credit Union, specializing in savings for mortgages, cars, loans, projects, and business banking too. ProFed Credit Union, with 37,000 plus ATMs and 12 northern Indiana locations in Columbia City, right next to Walmart, and a new location at profedcreditunion.org. Tonight's game feed is brought to you by Morse's Builders Mart, located at 516 East Van Buren Street in Columbia City, with locations in Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw, and Goshen. Online at morsesbuildersmart.com, serving northeastern Indiana since 1871.
All right, thanks to the underwriters. Lady Eagles haven't found themselves in this position very often, down 17-8 after a quarter. So uncharted waters for the Lady Eagles. So we're going to have to step it up a little bit. We're not getting our usual inside game where we find Baker down there after a couple passes and a wide open layup.
Yeah, we look a little flat-footed is the best way I could describe it. Not really ready to look for an open drive. We're just really looking to pass first right now.
So Anissa Tonkel back into the ball game for Baker. Probably has a little more depth than us tonight, so Belmont by 9 points. We start the second quarter. Baxter flips it to Sheets. Sheets brings it across the timeline into the right corner. That's knocked into the Belmont bench. So we'll reset. Nice catch by athletic director Dale Manus down there from Belmont. As it made the ball made the bleachers. Sheets in the corner. Sheets penetrates, kicks it across. Here's a Fry three. That's going to be long. Loose ball, Belmont. Double team, but and they pick it. That double dribble, wasn't it? There we go. Keene into the front court. 3-on-2. They throw it up. No, but whistle and a Columbia City foul.
It was tipped, so.
Was it?
It wasn't a double dribble.
I didn't see that one, so you got better eyes than I do, I'm sure. And that foul goes against Fry, so that's her second. And free throw short arm by Keene, no good. Baker for Fry. And another one for Keene with just 28 seconds gone here in the second. She's got that one.
Belmont's coach telling him to slow down, but we need the opposite. We need to maybe speed things up a little bit.
18-8. Columbia City. Anissa Tonkel to Tessa Tonkel. Down low. There they got Baker underneath. She scores the layup.
We need her to get hot.
And we found her. That was good. 18-10. Belmont by 8. Up top now, Arabelle Laurent. No further play. Columbia City foul.
Her hands were straight up, weren't they?
22.
Thought Coach Shear kind of chirping a little bit, but
Squad number 32.
Haley Cole back in for Arabelle Laurent. And here's Belmont up top. Just a minute gone here in the second. They lead it by 8. Here's Keene. Keene loose. Throws a wild shot up. No good. Loose ball, Columbia City Sheets. We got numbers if we hurry. And Sheets gets hammered. Wow. No further play. Couple combatants trip. Rachel Blakey, I think.
And that would have been our first fast break look, too.
Yep.
We're used to a lot more at this point in the game.
Oh, yeah. Rachel Blakey's first, team foul 5 on the Squaws. We dump it in. Baker to Sheets up top. Sheets high right. Here's Baxter, pulls up in the paint, fires the one-hander and scores. There she found a seam. 18-12. And here's Keene. Wide right, Scott. Scott up top. Flips to Rachel Blakey. Now over to Keene. Keene high right. Keene across the key. Hands on the fly to Scott. Scott around the right side. And gets a screen, but cut off on the baseline. Now it's going to be Cole. Down low they go. Nice move. They score. Off the glass, Rachel Blakey.
That was the best defense she could have provided, too.
20-12. Here's Baker underneath. Reverse layup, scores, and she got around Cole. 20-14. Pace starting to heat up here. 5:55 to go in the second. Keene dumps it off, and here on the run is Spiegel. Spiegel. And they lose the handle, and that's off the referee, but they maintain possession. Referee's part of the game. Keene. Sydney Keene spinning, and a wild shot. Missed it. Rebound Baxter.
Great defense by Molly Baker.
And Baxter all the way in. Puts it up. Long, no good. Baker fought for the rebound, but Belmont gets the loose ball.
Right here. Found some energy and momentum that we can actually use.
Yeah, we kind of got some spunk all of a sudden. Wrong, they've got the arrow, they didn't switch. So they switch it. It is Belmont's ball. They did not switch it at the quarter stop. So Belmont's ball. So here's Keene. Up top, Scott. Flips it off. Keene, a three. Off the mark, back iron, no good. Tessa Tonkel's got the rebound, and Cole's going to get a reach-in foul. She tried to steal it from Tessa Tonkel.
32, Kelly Cole with foul.
So 20-14, Eagles back to within 6 of the Squaws. Sheets, right elbow extended, flips it off to Baxter. Baxter hassled a bit. Sheets from the parking lot, scores! Full timeout for Coach Heim and the Squaws.
Yes.
All right, Justin's got some more underwriters.
Tonight's microphones are from the support of Flowtech Heating and Plumbing, serving locally for 30 years now. More information is available at flowtechpnh.com. WJHS in this sports broadcast is also brought to you by Colgan Water. For homes and businesses, Colgan Water offers sales and rentals of water softeners, water coolers, water testing, and bottled water delivery. Colgan Water online at colgancolumbiacity.com.
All right, thanks to the underwriters. Pep band going at it tonight. Good to have them here. Big crowd on hand.
That is for sure.
Student section not so crowded tonight, but
they don't have enough people to stand for this one.
That's right. So just a tick under 5 minutes to go in the first half, and it's 20-17 as Belmont holds the lead here. Glad you're with us tonight. Lady Goals will return to action on Tuesday evening, if memory serves me correctly. Man, I pull up the wrong one.
The girls just got off a big away stretch, and now
Yes.
the boys are on. Tomorrow will be their second away game out of a series of 3.
Yep. And here's Belmont in the corner. They dump it down low, knocked away. Baker got the knock away. Here's Baxter. Baxter into the front court. Baxter all the way in, throws it to Tonkel in the corner. Tessa makes the move, traveled. No further play. A little anxious on that one. Columbia City will indeed head for the Hardwood TP on Tuesday night to play Wawasee. So here's Belmont with 4.5 to go in the half. As that was Spiegel out top to Scott to Cole. Cross court, Spiegel's got the room. Spiegel kicks it out, deflected, but it gets into the hands of Scott. Scott outside the arc, backed off the play a bit by Sheets, and almost a steal by Baxter. And they went over and back, but they're not going to get it. And they go to the bucket, put it up, no good. Loose ball, Baxter. Lead pass ahead for Sheets. Sheets lets the traffic settle, and Tessa Tonkel back to Sheets' left corner. Sheets can't make the move. Now Tessa Tonkel up top to Sheets' left side as we're halfway through the second. Sheets tries to elbow her man off play. Cross court, Tessa Tonkel's got room. A three, scores! 20-20 ball game.
10-0 run.
So now Columbia City heating up. Keene up top to Cole and knocked away. Baker's got the loose ball. And got a jump ball. This will be Columbia City ball.
Into the squad lineup, number 12, Arabelle Laurent returns.
Arabelle Laurent returns. So Columbia City has a chance here to continue their run. Baxter at midcourt will throw it in with 3:31 to go in the half. 20-20 in a battle for first place in the NE8 tonight. And Baker. And all the way in, Baxter shoves it off. Here's a Tessa Tonkel, three long this time. But loose ball tapped back to Baxter. Zanisa Tonkel got a hand on it. Ooh, she may have got away with a travel. Anissa Tonkel wide left on a three. And there we go into the front court. Belmont with it. So we hit the 3-minute mark to go. Laurent. And that's knocked out off of Baxter. No further play. 20-20 our score. 2:58 to go in the first half. And a dump in the backcourt picked up there by Arabelle Laurent. We have Laurent's sisters, although we haven't seen the other Laurent yet. Keene. Keene works left side as she's pestered by Sheets. Keene needs help. Finally gets it off to Spiegel around the horn. Spiegel right side, spins into the paint, shoves it off to Cole in the left corner. Cole tries to put it on the floor. Cole burrows her way. Now right side loose on the baseline. They throw it back across. Spiegel can't get the three off. Spiegel lost the handle. And they throw it up. Score. Whistle on Columbia City foul on Sheets. The Natives one traveling.
They're calling it was tipped. But that was great recovery defense by the Eagles.
Shear kind of glares at the referee a bit. Team foul 4 on the Eagles. 2.5 to go. Belmont ball down here to our left, or the west goal. Spiegel gets it in. Keene up, under, didn't get the roll. Loose ball. And that's off of Columbia City's Baker. She kind of went over the top and knocked it away from Rachel Blakey. So Belmont with another opportunity with 2:25 to go in the half. Spiegel to throw it in for the Squaws. Gets it in. Here's Rachel Blakey. Top to Laurent. And now Spiegel lost a handle and they're going to call Baxter. No further play. Foul. Baxter thought she had a steal, but no. We're about due for one of those quick steals.
We need it.
Yep. 20-20 our score. 2:12 to go, first half. And they lose the handle, get it back. Laurent's tied up by Baxter, knocked away by Baker, and it's going to be, going to say off Baker, and that gets Columbia City's fans riled. Timeout Columbia City, or no. Shears upset with, well, she wanted a deflection. That's what she wanted. Looked like she signaled timeout.
It did.
So Belmont ball again to get it into Cole. Belmont with multiple chances this trip. Keene. Keene, hands off. No, she keeps it into the baseline corner. Up top here's Spiegel. Spiegel. And she hands it off in traffic and gets it to Keene. Keene tried to get around Sheets. Throws it up. No, but whistle and a foul on Sheets.
Foul number 12, Kendra Sheets.
Coach Zorger complaining to the referee.
I think she did a good job at selling that.
Your shots. Sydney King.
So that's 2 on Sheets, so she's going to come out of the ball game. And Fry's at the scorer's table. Fry going back in with 2. Free throw good by Keene. That breaks the Columbia City run. 21-20 Belmont.
We don't really have many other options, though.
No, we're not a deep squad by any stretch of the imagination. Outside chance we'll see Ziliak, but we go about 6 and that's it. Keene makes 2 of 2, makes it 22-20. And here comes Addison Baxter. Baxter to Anissa Tonkel to Fry, high left. Over for Baxter. Baxter tries to create all the way in. Scooper no, but draws a foul on Cole.
That's what our offense normally looks like right there.
So Cole picks up her second, so I bet Coach Himes going to get her out of there. And here he sends Scott to the scorer's table. Is that the helicopter flying over?
Something, no.
Baxter converts, 22-21. What was the hell?
Maybe on the way over to the Parkview.
Yep. And it sounded weird to hum there. I thought maybe the band was heckling. Baxter scores, 22 apiece. Minute 25 for the first half. Here at Columbia City High School, NE8 lead on the line tonight. Scott to Laurent. Laurent around the key right. To Sydney Keene. Keene with it. Shoves it off in the corner. They dump it down low. And Spiegel backs in. Short armed it. Got it back.
Last stretch of the second quarter.
So here's Baxter to Tessa Tonkel. Over for Anissa Tonkel. Kicks it off to Fry. Fry looking around with 45 seconds. She gives it up to Baxter. Baxter all the way in. A floater. Rimmed out, but she got it back. And that's off of Belmont.
Oh, my gosh.
Baxter pleads her case, but
I don't think that could be more clear as day.
Yeah, from Jack Rupley's angle, maybe different, but 35 seconds. Here comes Belmont. Baxter followed her shot, and so the fans get a little restless on the Columbia City side of things. 25 seconds. Belmont by 2. Keene. Keene puts it on the floor, tries to shake Baker. Nice job by Baker. Down low, Columbia City steals. Baxter out of the scramble with it. Baxter with 10 seconds. Baxter up the left side. Baxter in and out of traffic. All the way in. Puts it up. Scores! Tie ball game.
What a move.
And Belmont's not getting a shot off. Intermission. (24-24).
Tonight's game is brought to you by the attorneys at Myers Hockemeyer McNaghy LLP, located across from the post office in Columbia City. They're on the line at 260-248-22224 and on the web at whitleylaw.com.
Oh, Leo Martinez with stats already.
WJHS Sports brought to you by the special occasions made at TNT Floral Shop for weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, and love and gifts. Delivery pickup available. More ideas can be seen on TNT Floral Shop's Facebook and Instagram page. Tonight's game is also brought to you by the family at Sweet Thimer Trash Removal and Roll-Off Services. Services include residential pickup, commercial roll-off containers, cleanup, and bulk items picked up too. Since 1986, Sweet Thimer Trash Removal and Roll-Off Services.
Well, we got some dance troupe out here again. We had earlier. All right, Cole, 4 of 4 from the floor, won a 3-point goal. Did pick up a rebound, 9 points for Haley Cole for Belmont. Rachel Blakey, 3 of 3 from the field. 6 points, she picked up a rebound. Tessa Spiegel, 3 of 5 from the field. 1 rebound, 6 points. Sydney Keene, 0 of 6 from the floor, but 3 of 6 at the stripe. And she has 3 points. Emily Blakey, no scoring. Arabelle Laurent, likewise. Ellen Scott, 0 of 3 from the floor. For Columbia City, Addison Baxter, 3 of 5 from the floor. 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. 9 points for Addison Baxter, including the 2 to tie it but just before the buzzer. Molly Baker, 2. Kendra Sheets, 2 of 4 from the floor, both 3-point goals. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 6 points for Sheets. Tessa Tonkel, 1 of 2 from the field. It was a 3-point goal, 2 assists, 3 points. And Anissa Tonkel's 0 of 1 from the floor. Faith Fry, 0 of 3 from the floor. Anissa Tonkel picked up 2 rebounds. Fry picked up a steal. And that's where the end of the scoring ends there. And we'll see if we can get page 2. Check that. Belmont shoots 10 of 21 from the floor, 47%. They were 1 of 4 beyond the arc, 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. Columbia City, 8 of 17 from the field, 47%. 3 of 9 beyond the arc, 33%, 5 of 6 at the stripe. Both teams 9 rebounds. Offensive rebounds, 3-2 in favor of Belmont. Defensive boards, 7-6 in favor of the Eagles. 6 assists for Columbia City, 4 for Belmont. 4 steals for Columbia City, 3 for Belmont. 5 turnovers for the Squaws, 4 for the Eagles. Personal fouls, 7 against Belmont, 6 against the Eagles. Bench points, 6-0 in favor of Belmont. Second chance points, 6-0 in favor of Belmont, so there's an area of concern. Points off turnovers, 5-2 in favor of Belmont. So that's kind of where we're at here at the intermission. It's 13-8 after 1. 17-8 after 1.
Yeah, because we went on a big stretch, big run.
We were 16-8, or 16 in the second, 8 in the first. Both the teams obviously end up with 24. So, been an entertaining one, been a barn burner. So the dance troupe continues to do their deal. A lot of them out there. So don't get boys basketball on the road down at the TP in Syracuse, or not Syracuse, Decatur tomorrow. Boys will play the Braves. Try to get back on track after the tough one at Northwood. And then the Lady Eagles will head to Syracuse Tuesday night, the Hardwood TP, to take on the Wawasee Lady Warriors. And let's see what else we can dig up here. And then we will host Huntington North next Saturday. So, and the boys will be at Huntington North next Friday.
And that'll be the end of the 3-game away stretch. Yep. And then we got 3 home games following that.
Well, if you include that well, no, wait a minute. No, we had Wawasee before Christmas. Then we had that tournament.
Yeah.
So we had 3 games away with that. So that's 6 games. Both our gals and guys have had extensive road swings here.
Close game. I think you said they had both the same shooting percentages, I think is what you said.
Yeah, 47% for each.
This game might come down to 50-50 balls, and just the way the refs call the out of bounces. And then, because what we've seen so far is Columbia City did come out a little stagnant.
Yep.
But we did find our stride towards the end with that big run that we had. And the Belmont Braves defense has been really good throughout this game, and so is ours. So it might just come down to 50-50 chances.
Yep. And that's just who wants it more at a given time. So, well, 24-24. It's a good one here at the intermission. The Big G shootout going on right now. Well, they're not going to have much longer before the 3-minute buzzer rings, and the teams will come back.
For another 4 minutes.
What'd they say?
What?
I don't know what Hoppy just said, but
WJHS posts highlights and schedules on Facebook. Give us a like and follow. You can listen online just like the on-air broadcast. Visit WJHS91.5.org. Tonight's game is possible only with listener support. Your contribution helps update equipment for Columbia City Sports broadcast for home and away games. Show your support in the broadcast by emailing radio@WJHS91.5.org.
All right, some announcements there. Thanks to Jonathan Peters, Zayden McKenzie, and others back at the studio. And the students that have this YouTube thing on, they're putting that on again. So thanks to all of them, or all involved, I should say. We need to get the names of everybody some night on paper so we can recognize them all at the end of the night. So we'll work on that. And many participants in the hoop shoot, but I think that's going to have to be cease and desist. As there goes the 3-minute buzzer. And we'll see where we go with this one here tonight. Don't forget, boys basketball at Belmont tomorrow night. The Lady Eagle Wrestlers are in the regional at Jay County tonight. Talked to Coach Culp this morning, so he liked their chances. And so they're down to Jay County, a long trip. So we'll see what transpires there. Coach Culp's supposed to send me some information if they have any before we're off the air, but so we'll see. And neither team has come out to.
Well, Belmont's coaches came out and they're asking what this is, because I think they.
Well, they were talking about timeouts, but they got a little extra time.
They want their players on the court. Yeah, they're just telling them to get in their way if they don't move. They're making a move.
I think he gave them a little extra time. They've frozen the clock at 3 minutes, so they're going to give the teams 3 minutes. Yeah, somebody's got to get this shootout. They only got one side of it clear anyway. So, a little bit of chaos here. I think they intended to put extra time on there with the dance thing. Stroop up running people off the court, so Stroop's taking care of some things. A long-time timer and scorekeeper here. And here come the Lady Eagles. And so both teams will get some time here to warm up. Hoppy's clearing them off.
He's doing it all.
Yep. So they got the hoop shoe cleared, and both teams warming up. Coach Zorger over here looking for stats, I think. This is gonna be a barn burner, I have a feeling, the rest of the way, and nobody has 3 fouls, so that's a plus for both squads. Turnovers are relatively even. So,
who's going to shoot better in the second half?
May indeed come down to that.
And turnovers. All the 50-50s.
Yep.
It's going to be a close one.
We've had 50-50 battles tonight, a lot of that. So, it's been one of these deals. So, as the big crowd settles back in here. And we'll be setting ready for basketball here in a little bit. As the Lady Eagles just 5 games left after tonight. At Wawasee, they will host Huntington North. They will be at DeKalb, at Fort Wayne Northrop, and we'll round it out with New Haven. So we're getting down to the old nitty-gritty. It won't be too much longer. They'll be drawing the sectional pairings, which the girls sectional is going to be at Huntington North. For the second straight year, I believe. And the boys sectional will be here. There's the photos coming up here, the paparazzi or something. Yep. Somebody want to take a picture of us. Imagine that. So the records going in right now anyway. Huntington North 12-2 overall. Wayne is a much improved ladies squad. They're 9-5. Homestead 12-2. South 1-9. Columbia City 14-2. New Haven 2-12. So those are our sectional opponents. And so that's kind of where everybody's at. Heading towards tournament time, believe it or not. Lady will start on November 5th, and here we are, first weekend of January. Well, just actually 2 months and a day since the regular season started.
It's gone quick.
Yeah, everything seems to go quick, it seems. So here we go, Belmont basketball to start. And they get it into Keene. Original starters, I think, for both clubs. And here's Cole up top. Gets it off now to Rachel Blakey. Blakey tied up. Shoves it off to Keene up top. Deflected by Baker. Gives it to Baxter. So the Lady Eagles force a turnover early. Baxter up top here. Sheets. Sheets thought about the three. A little razzle-dazzle on the dribble. Cross court. Tessa Tonkel tries the baseline. Ran out of real estate there. Baxter directs a little traffic. 35 seconds going here, third quarter, even at 24. And Baxter, layup score! And if they're going to let Baxter get going like that, that could be big for us. So here's Cole. Columbia City with the lead by 2. 52 seconds now gone, third quarter. Cross court. Here's Scott. Scott loose on the baseline. Nice spin move. Ran out of real estate. Tries to burrow her way in. Turn around. Back iron, no good. Good look. It just wouldn't go. And here's Fry over on the right side. Sheets up top for Columbia City. Sheets to Baxter. Baxter in traffic. Threw it out to Fry. Top the key. Wide right. Tessa Tonkel. Tonkel with it. Baseline Baker. Baker going to be kind of double teamed. Throws in traffic to Baxter. Baxter backed off the play. Lets the dust settle, kicks it across. Here's a Fry three. Score! So Columbia City with the first 5 out of the gate. Second half. So here's Keene back. Keene hands off, and Keene bumped by Sheets. Keene, check that. That is Emily Blakey. Now Scott with it. Scott loads it up. 17-footer well off the mark, and that's an air ball, in fact. So right now, Belmont comes out a little sluggish. We come out hot.
Yeah, opposite from the start of the game, which I'll take that we have all the momentum right now than at the start of the game.
So 6:05 to go in the third. 29-24 Eagles. They've outscored the Squalls 5-0 here to start the second half. So here's Baxter. Baxter in and out of traffic. Loops a pass. Oh, it's stolen. She went for Fry on a drop pass. And here they go. Lost the handle. Got it back. Keene with it. 5:40 to go in the third. 29-24 Eagles. And they get a man loose for a three. That's short. And they get it back down low. Cole backing in. And they've cut a man off of the baseline. 15-footer, and they score on the wing. Rachel Blakey. Kind of a busted play, but she found herself open and took advantage. 29-26 Eagles. Sheets takes the baseline underneath, reverse layup, scores! What a move. 5 minutes to go in the third, 31-26 Eagles. And the Lady Eagles in the lead. Keene with it, high left. Keene up top. Spiegel. Left side over there is Keene. Keene baseline corner. Tries the baseline, timeout, Coach Hine.
Cannot squash. It's a full timeout.
He does not look too happy.
No. So timeout, Coach Heim and the Squaws.
WJHS play-by-play is brought to you in part by ProFed Credit Union, specializing in savings for mortgages, cars, loans, projects, and business banking too. ProFed Credit Union has 37,000 plus ATMs and 12 northern Indiana locations in Columbia City, right next to Walmart, in a new location, and at profedcreditunion.org. Tonight's game feed is brought to you by Morse's Builders Mart, located at 516 East Van Buren Street in Columbia City, with locations in Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw, and Goshen. Online at morsesbuildersmart.com. Serving northeastern Indiana since 1871.
Well, thanks to the underwriters. Coach Himes had his say down on the Belmont bench. It's been a good one. Lady Eagles by 5 right now. They trailed by as many as, did we get down 8? I think we did at one point. We were down what? Was it 15-8 after 1 or 17-8, I think?
I can't remember.
But Trainer Vandersall checking in.
He's sitting over there. He's looking at you.
Oh, he is. Where's he at?
He's in the left corner over there.
Left corner. I still can't spot him, but
he's over there by Mr. Peterson, I believe.
Okay. And they shoot a long 3 off the mark. Rebound Baxter. Baxter in and out of traffic. We got numbers. Here comes the speed. Baxter all the way in and throws it to Baker. Layup and score. 33-26. Lady Eagles' biggest lead of the night, I believe. 33-26. A 7-point bulge. 4:22 to go in the third. Keene, Cole, and Baker wrestling for position down underneath. There is Rachel Blakey. And Scott with it. Hands off now to Emily Blakey. And underneath, Keene to the bucket. They didn't get the roll again. They just haven't hit shots. And here comes Sheets. Sheets all the way in. Scoop. No. Nice D by Belmont. Cleared. Here goes Keene into the front court. 3:50 to go. They lost the handle. We got a scrum. Look out here. Jump ball. Possession to the Lady Eagles. Spiegel back in as Scott will go out.
Hopefully this continues. Eagles on the better side of the shooting percentage.
Yeah, Belmont's had some good looks, but they only really hit the one field goal down there. So there's Tessa Tonkel up top to Fry. To Tessa Tonkel. To Fry. Kicks it to Baxter. Baxter. Belmont stingy with that zone. They dump the Baker in the paint. Back out to Sheets. Over to Fry, left corner. Down to 3:20 to go. Fry out of control. Threw it up. Got it blocked. And Coach Shearer wanted a foul. She's not going to get it. Spiegel underneath. Knocked away by Baker. She was going underneath to a wide open Cole. That's a miss. Trading elbows with Cole. And wide right, Cole. Cole underneath. And they try to scoop it. No. And they go all the way in, kick it out, and they lose the handle. Got it back. Nice save there by Keene. Keene ridden hard by Sheets. Keene forces it. And a foul on Fry.
It seems like these wild shots that they just throw up, they're getting a lot of the calls for them.
2 shots.
We kind of had them out of sorts there, but give them credit. They managed to draw a foul. So that's Fry's third.
That's not good because she's really, she was really the one that's got, her and Molly Baker were the two that really got the energy back up for the Lady Eagles.
Keene hits the first free throw. Fry out in favor of Anissa Tonkel. 2:43 to go in the third. 33-27. Another one for Keene. Short arm that, but they get the loose ball. Cole's got it. Anissa Tonkel. Coach Shearer chirping a bit. So Belmont ball out of bounds. That's 2 team fouls on the Eagles. Belmont yet to commit one here and a half. Spiegel throws a wild shot up. And Baker clears, and here comes Baxter. Baxter all the way in. Scoops, and no further play. A Belmont foul. And the Bronx cheer by the Columbia City natives.
Sydney Keene. 2 shots. Addie Baxter.
So Baxter will shoot 2. Oh, and short arms it. Coach Heim demonstrative in his excellent.
I mean, Addison Baxter just got absolutely trucked down there.
Baxter hits 1 of 2.
from both sides. It's not like it was only one player initiating contact. There was
34-27. And there's Belmont with Keene. Up top, Spiegel. And here's Keene. Down low, Cole. Nice move, and she scores. Got the roll. 34-29. Columbia City's lead 5. Sheets sends it off to Tessa Tonkel outside the arc left side. And pass down low to Baker underneath. No, didn't get the reverse layup. Oh, and they're going to call the foul on Baker. Kind of anticipated that. So, Columbia City picks up another foul. Baker's first. May have been a little bit of a make-up call.
That's what I think.
So, Belmont with the basketball. Columbia City 34, Belmont 29, a minute 49 to go in the third. As here's Spiegel to Cole underneath in traffic, and nice D by Tonkel, but Rachel Blakey puts it in. Nice move by Blakey. 34-31. Minute and a half to go. Sheets just stepped back. Oh, off the mark. Stolen by Baxter. Baxter runs into Cole, and Cole's going to get a foul.
Addison Baxter's hands were just so quick that she couldn't even anticipated that.
Bailey Cole, 2 shots.
That's a tackle ball got hit by the referee's signal. Coach Heim not happy with the call, and another free throw missed. Holy Toledo. Baxter's free throw rimmed out. We have 3 lady wrestlers advancing to state so far. Hannah Maggard, Alexa Spalding, Felice Mullinak. Second one good by Baxter, makes it 35-31. We've missed what? I think about 4 free throws tonight. Up top, Keene with it. Baxter, foul.
Lady Eagle foul.
She's going to pick up her second.
33, Addie Baxter.
So we're down to a minute 12 in the third. And what do we have here?
Playing a little too aggressive on that inbound.
Addie Baxter.
Frustration for Baxter, I think. Just this game's not what we're used to, and we're getting a little frustrated in the meantime.
She knows that was her third foul, but she waved Amy Shear off, saying she was fine. So maybe see her playing a little bit more relaxed.
She's going to have to. Minute 5 to go, third quarter. Keene up top, hands to Spiegel. 1 minute to go in the third. They dump it down low, knocked away by Baxter, out of bounds. Belmont ball with 57 to go. And Belmont to throw it in. They get it in over on the left side, Emily Blakey. And now Keene. Will they play for one? Nope, Spiegel a 3. Long, back iron, no good. Rebound. Here comes Sheets. Sends it over to Tonkel. She'll load up a 3. That's going to be short. But Denisa Tonkel gets the loose ball. Down low. Oh, throw it stolen by Cole. An Eagle turnover. 25 seconds to go in the third. Here comes Belmont, trailing Columbia City by 4. And Sheets with the closeness. Going to have to move it. 5 count was on. Keene being badgered by Sheets with 14 seconds. And Rachel Blakey doesn't want it. Spiegel forces it. Blocked. It's out of bounds. Going to say off of Tessa Tonkel. Good block there by Tonkel.
Yep.
So 4.7. We need to keep them off the board here in 4.7 if you're the Lady Eagles. Rachel Blakey to throw it in. They get it in and they shoot. Air ball, but Cole gets it. Scores! At the buzzer. Holy smokes.
Now, does that go down on the stats as an assist or missed shot, rebound, then score?
Missed shot, rebound, score, I think. But, boy,
good assist.
Yeah, we lost Cole under there, and she gets the loose change, picks up the air ball, puts it in. We're 35-33 going to the fourth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Bart's Car Store. Selection of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Bart's Car Store offers test drives, cash for trade-ins, and financing options. Bart's Car Store serving Columbia City, Whitley County, and Fort Wayne. Tonight's microphones are from the support of Flowtech Heating and Plumbing, serving locally for 30 years now. More information is available at flowtechpnh.com.
All right, thanks to the underwriters. Thanks everybody for listening tonight and watching on the internet. It's been dandy, 35-33. Lady Eagles got up by, 6 or 7 here?
7 was the most.
7 was the most. And credit Belmont, they come right back at it. Might come down to the old nitty-gritty. Columbia City's speed and Belmont's physical play. So we'll see where this goes. Conference lead on the line. Belmont still has to play Norwell yet, I think, as far as the conference. Belmont ball to begin the fourth quarter. Here we go. They get it into Keene. Keene works it up against Sheets. Late Eagles with 5 team fouls, so a couple more and they'll be shooting. And here is Blakey. Emily Blakely down to Cole. Kicks it out, and Rachel Blakey 3. And a Columbia City foul underneath.
Eagle foul.
Sheets.
Kendra Sheets.
So that's Sheets' third now.
Yeah, we got three players
with
with 3, and that's not good when we only have one bench rotation that we're really utilizing so far.
16 fouls on C-City. Here's Keene with it. Columbia City by 2 points. Rachel Blakey up top, hands to Keene, high left. Keene gives it up to Spiegel. Now left side, here is Emily Blakey. And throws it to Rachel Blakey. Rachel underneath. Got it knocked away, but they get the loose ball. Cole throws it up. Missed it. Got a break there. And here's Tessa Tonkel into the front court. Up top, Sheets. Underneath Baker. And she's hip checked, puts it up, scores. Belmont back with the basketball. 1:05 gone. Fourth quarter. And Rachel Blakey with it. Rachel Blakey up top to Keene. Keene with 1:15 going in the fourth. Keene. Hands off. Here's Cole up top. No, and they leave a man open for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Sheets, and they're going to call Spiegel on the rebound. I don't think there was much there, but.
33, Texas Spiegel with the foul. Entering into the squad lineup, number 3, Helen Scott.
Helen Scott back into the lineup for Rachel Blakey. So Columbia City gets a break there. And here comes Sheets. To Tessa Tonkel. Into the corner, Faith Fry with it. Fry out of the right corner. Gets it to Baker down low. Baker on the baseline. Baker moves it. And gets it up to Sheets. High left. Into the corner, Baxter. Baxter tries the baseline. And they call Spiegel.
33, Texas Spiegel.
No, they got multiple players with 3 fouls.
Yep. Yeah, we can ill afford foul trouble on our end of it. Belmont's a little deeper than we are. 37-33. Tessa Tonkel dumps it into Baxter. 6:12 to go in the ball game. 37-33 Eagles over the Squaws. Sheets for 3. Off the mark. And rebound out of there to Blakey. Emily Blakey. Here comes Keene to the midcourt stripe with 2 minutes going in the fourth. Oh, and almost knocked away by Columbia City. Keene. Pass almost went awry, but Keene has it back up top. Columbia City by 4, 5:50 to go in the ball game. Keene hands it off to Emily Blakey down low. Spiegel scores!
That was a great entry pass to get her open.
Yep. 37-35. They're still sitting in that 2-3 zone. Here comes Baxter. Sends it off to Fry, left side. Up top here, Sheets. Sheets puts it on the floor. She drives into Baker, scores!
They got the mismatch that they wanted.
Yep. 39-35 Eagles. Down to 5:15 to go in the ball game. Here's Keene. Keene up top. Throws it off now for Emily Blakey. And down low to Cole. Inside position. She scores as Baker hits the deck. 39-37. Timeout Columbia City.
Timeout, Lady Eagles, a 30-second.
30-second timeout for Coach Shear and the Lady Eagles.
WJHS and this sports broadcast is brought to you by Colgan Water. For home or business, Colgan Water offers sales and rentals of water softeners, water testing, and bottled water delivery. Colgan Water, online at colgancolumbiacity.com.
Thanks to the underwriters. Quick 30 for Columbia City. Columbia City still with 3 timeouts left.
We're going to have to maybe settle a little bit on defense here. We only have 1 foul to give, but there's still 5 minutes on the clock. So don't want to get into. We don't want to let Belmont get into getting their free throws in rhythm.
So here comes Baxter. After the timeout. And, dangerous pass, but it gets to Sheets. Cross court, here's Baxter. Baxter to the right elbow, backed off the play. 4:40 to go. Columbia City 39, Belmont 37. It's been a dandy. Sheets up top. Here's Fry. Interior feed to Tonkel. Tonkel back out to Fry, a 3. Oh, well off the mark. Loose ball, Belmont. That really fell short. And here's Keene all the way in, throws it up, score, basket counts, Columbia City foul. Tie ball game.
Number 12. Taylor Sheets with the foul, 1 shot. Cindy Keene.
So Sheets picks up her 3rd, or her 4th.
It's definitely
There it is,
4th, yeah.
Oh, and they miss it, but they get the loose ball. Holy Toledo. So Keene's got it up top, and they throw it in the corner. Here's Spiegel. Spiegel kicks it across. And in the corner, Cole. Cole tries the baseline. Up the wing. Here is Emily Blakey. Here's Spiegel. Around the key right, halfway through the 4th. 39-39. Belmont has worked back to a tie. And here's a 3. Score! Keene. There was a Spiegel or Keene? I think it was Keene, wasn't it? There was Ellen Scott, I'm sorry. 42-39. Columbia City trails it by 3. It's the first time we've trailed in a little while. Baxter into the corner. Sheets! That rims out. Loose ball, Belmont. And here's Keene. Down to 3.5. Keene. And we left Spiegel open. Well off the mark. Loose ball. Fry got it off the ground and gives it to Tessa Tonkel. And here's Fry. Down low to Baker, to Baxter. She tries the baseline. Threw it up. No good. Not much there. They throw it away. Here's Sheets. And here's Baxter. Score! 3-point goal to tie the game.
Huge shot.
Yes.
Everyone stood up right before she shot it, and it fell.
42-42. 2:45 to go in this one. It's been a barn burner. Top 2 in the NE8 right now. Look out, there's another 3. They're off the mark, but Cole gets the ball. Scores!
We need a box out badly.
Yeah, we've had trouble with Cole under there. 44-42. And Baxter. There's a 3 tackle, air ball. Spiegel knocked it out. Anissa Tonkel coming in for Fry.
Anissa Tonkel.
So Tessa to throw it in. Belmont 44, Columbia City 42. Into Baxter. Baxter. Yep, foul.
Foul. Number 4, Sidney Keene.
Their team 15 foul, so we take it out with 2:12 to go. Belmont with a 2-point lead.
Returning for the Squaws, number 22, Rachel Blakey.
Rachel Blakey back into the ball game. And up top, Baxter. Baxter forced it, and they get the loose ball, but they were out of bounds. No recall push on us.
I'm not sure which way.
Yep.
Someone pushed.
Baker.
Had to be.
Well, Baker's second, if indeed she's the guilty party.
Blue 4.
If blue 4 fouled, why are they shooting free throws?
He did. Well, he originally
called 4, so I was looking for the only person on our team that had the 4 in their number, and that was Molly Baker. But
so now things are going to get heated up. So the ball's out of bounds to Columbia City with 2:05 to go.
Coach Shear wants a 1-and-1.
Well, that's only their 16th foul. All the way up top to Baxter. Baxter up top, 2 minutes to go. Here's Sheets. Sheets backed off the play. Anissa Tonkel high right. Back to Sheets, 1:49 to go. Belmont by 2. Sheets kicks it off to Anissa Tonkel. Down low on the baseline, here's Baxter. Baxter all the way up top. Here's an Anissa Tonkel 3. Check that, a Tessa Tonkel 3. We lead the ball game, 45-42. Tessa Tonkel, not Anissa.
45-44.
45-44, Keene with it. Keene out top, high right with 1:25 to go. Timeout Belmont. Tessa Tonkel with a big one.
Tonight's game feed is brought to you by Morse's Builders Mart, located at 516 East Van Buren Street in Columbia City, with locations in Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw, and Goshen. Online at morsesbuildersmart.com, serving northeastern Indiana since 1871. This broadcast is brought to you by Bart's Car Store's collection of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Bart's Car Store offers test drives, cash floors, trade-ins, and financing options. Bart's Car Store, serving Columbia City, Whitley County, and Fort Wayne. One more foul until they're in the bonus, and we get free throws.
Yep. I think back to that foul call. He said blue 4, but for whatever reason, we ended up the other end, and blue number 4, which was Keene, was lining up to shoot free throws. I don't know how they.
I think it was just a lack of communication between the three.
Probably. But both benches were irate to start with, and obviously Coach Heim got the short end of that one, and he was really hot in the end. But so 1:19 to go. Columbia City by a point. It will be Belmont basketball. So it's going to come down to the old nitty-gritty, perhaps. And they get it in. Keene's got it. Keene high right, badgered by Baxter. 1:12. Columbia City by a point. Keene starts the Belmont offense. Hands it off now to Emily Blakey. High screen set by Cole. Emily Blakey all the way to the bucket.
Good block.
Blocked by Baker. Clean block. No protest from the Belmont bench. 54 seconds. I wonder if Coach Shear's going to call a timeout here. Sheets hands to Baxter.
What we might do is just hold the ball until they foul.
Well, true. Up top, and here's Tessa Tonkel. Man, I don't know if he's calling for a foul, but Baxter's got it. Baxter's missed 3 free throws tonight. Nice job by Baxter. Down to 30 seconds. Baxter.
Here comes the foul. I did not see any contact, but
Just kind of a brush.
wow.
But if you're Belmont, you got the clock stop.
Scott, 1-1.
He was pleading for his players to foul, but they just kind of stood there and stared at him.
A lot of noise going on, too. So Baxter will shoot 1-1. Big free throws with 27 seconds. I think she's 3 of 6 at the line. Short arm that one. Loose ball Belmont. And here they come. Look out, Keene. Throws it up. Columbia City foul. Wow.
That's her fourth.
Annie Baxter with the foul.
Just ran in unabated.
2 shots. Cindy Keene.
Drew a foul. 2 shots in the act of shooting. So she just went down and ran into our player and drew a foul, which is smart. Scores the free throw, ties the game at 45.
22.
Rachel Blakey back in. So one more for Keene. She has a chance to get Belmont to lead with 21 seconds. And she does. Belmont 46, Columbia City 45. Here's Sheets. Shear wants a timeout. 17 seconds.
Wow.
Boy, I thought we were in good shape when we hit that 3, but
I bet you she's drawing up a play for one because we still got 2 timeouts. We won't put them in the double bonus yet.
well, you don't need a 3, but it'll be interesting to see where they go with this. You got to figure it's probably going to be a Baxter drive.
Baxter drive or a Baxter drive then dump down to Molly Baker.
True.
If she draws the double team down low.
First place on the line in the NE8. Right now, Belmont holding the favor by a point. So Columbia City's going to have their chance. Columbia City will have their chance. Tessa Tock will throw it in. Anissa Tock on the floor. Baxter, Sheets, and Baker. Here's Tessa Tock, 17 seconds for the Lady Eagles. Gets it up to Anissa Tock. Anissa sends it to Baxter. 13 seconds. Baxter picks it up, throws it in the corner. Sheets puts it up. Oh, too hard. Loose ball call. Sheets put it up too hard. I don't know if she was expecting contact or what, but that just went off the backboard. Spin move and nothing left there. And Belmont's Cole goes to the free throw line, 1-1. Back iron, no good, loose ball.
Call timeout.
Columbia City's got it. And Baxter. Oh, they call a foul.
Oh my goodness.
You rarely see that. Boy, Baxter just went in there and threw it up. I thought she had somebody in the corner here.
You rarely see that.
2 shots in the act of shooting. Oh my.
2 shots. Annie Baxter.
Now what are they going to do?
They might add, yeah, they're going to put they're just trying to get the clock at the right amount of time. They got to put .1 on it, right? .6. Oh, wow.
All right, Baxter, the game in her hands with .6. She has struggled a bit tonight from the free throw line. Got it. What happened to that?
Needs to keep her composure here. Yep. Call timeout. Recollect herself. Focus on the shot.
Boy, Unbelievable. So she can basically win the game right here. 0.6. I mean, we saw what Fuller was able to do.
Yep,
but
we did.
So, wow. This has been a Donnybrook tonight. If we'd have hit a few more free throws, we wouldn't be in the predicament we're in, but kind of ifs, ands, or buts. You can say that about any ball game.
And Belmont, if we do make the shot, they have a timeout that they can use to maybe draw up a full court set and absolutely just
I was shocked he called a foul. Usually they swallow their whistles in that situation. I didn't see the contact. Baxter just went to the baseline and threw it.
I just saw bodies flying everywhere. I didn't really see the contact initially.
So Baxter, one shot for the victory. Got it.
There's the timeout.
Columbia City 47, Belmont 46.
30-second timeout.
So
they're going to draw up their full court set, and on the inbound, they're just going to have to shoot it. No other time for a dribble. As some of the Eagles are crying here in the huddle.
I think I saw a couple of their players kind of emotional too. This has been quite a game.
And as you're on defense here, you cannot give the refs any reason to blow their whistle for a foul.
No.
You cannot.
But, you know, they blew it down here. You know, I mean, yeah, we can't afford to touch anybody in this.
Nope.
We got to hope the pass goes awry. Because they could turn around and try to, and it went off the girls' hands. They might have had something. Ball game. (47-46), Columbia City at the buzzer. The two assistant coaches going at it here. Yeah, tension's getting a little heated here.
The coaching staff from Belmont, I saw they were trying to get some. I think they might have wanted a foul on the shot, on the loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul where?
On the full court pass, I think they wanted one, but the referee sprinted out right away, so they didn't really get a chance.
The full court. You mean with the ball that went to Cole?
Yeah. They wanted like a loose ball foul, so I saw them all like go on the court towards the refs, but they sprinted out right away.
Well, I thought it just went through her hands. We even have a defender there.
Yeah, we did, right behind her.
And did you see any contact?
Not that.
I just saw the ball go through her hands. It happened so quick. Columbia City survives 47-46. Holy crow. I tell you, the free throws we missed down the stretch, we probably didn't deserve that, but wow. They blow the whistle with point whatever. Well, the clock went off, but they put .6 back on. I tell you, Baxter kind of got bailed out. Because that ended up being an air ball, didn't it? I think.
Might have been low rim. I don't really remember, but I do believe she did get fouled.
Wow. So here we go for Belmont. Cole, 8 of 9 from the floor, 1 3-point goal. 4 rebounds, 17 points for Cole. Rachel Blakey, 5 of 5 from the floor, 1 rebound, 10 points. Spiegel, 4 of 10 from the floor, 2 rebounds. Spiegel, 8 points. 8 points out of Sydney Keene on 1 of 9 from the floor and 6 of 7 from the charity stripe. And 3 points tonight out of Ellen Scott. That was a big 3 light that pulled them back right into the hunt. So she has 3 on the night. Emily Blakey, 0 of 3. Arabelle Laurent, no scoring. And Columbia City. Addison Baxter, kind of a rough night, 5 of 9. She had somebody in her grill all night, 1 of 2 beyond the arc. And 7-11 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 18 points for Addison Baxter. Molly Baker, 5 of 6. That's a heck of an 18 considering they were all over her. Molly Baker, 5 of 6 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the stripe, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block. 12 points for Molly Baker. Kendra Sheets, 3 of 10 from the floor, 2 of 5 beyond the arc, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and 8 points. 6 points out of Tessa Tonkel on, let's see, Tessa Tonkel, 2 of 5 beyond the arc. Big one there at the end. It seemed to put Columbia City in the driver's seat, but we missed some free throws down the stretch. 2 assists, 6 points. Faith Fry, 1 of 6 from the field, 3-point goal, and 1 steal, 1 rebound, and 3 points for Faith Fry. And Issa Tonkel, of 1 on the evening, did pick up 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and no points. So that's the way that one looks. And Belmont shoots 19 of 44 from the floor for the game, 43%. Columbia City 16 of 38 from the floor, 42%. So both teams cooled off a tad. 2 of 12 beyond the arc was Belmont, 16%. Columbia City 6 of 17. There's your difference, 35%. 6 of 12 from the charity stripe. Belmont only shot 50%. Columbia City 69% on 9 of 13. 25-20 the rebounds in favor of Belmont. Offensively, it was 8-3 in favor of Belmont, 17-17 on the defensive side of things. Assists, 12 for Columbia City, 7 for Belmont. Steals, 7 for the Eagles, 5 for the Squaws. 1 block, 8 turnovers for Belmont, 6 for Columbia City. 15-14 personal fouls, 1 more to Columbia City. And the big one late that gave Columbia City the 2 free throws. Bench points, 8-0 in favor of Belmont. Points 15-0. Both those were 2. Well, we knew the bench points would be, but the second chance points. I mean,
we did not box out.
Well, and you know, Cole's hard to deal with down there. She's a 6-footer.
Every time she got the offensive rebound, I looked at her. She always had someone in front of her, but they were just standing up straight, and they just wouldn't box out.
Of course, with the foul trouble we had by then, and you know, it's just a fine line, isn't it? Second chance points, okay, 15-0. Points off turnovers, 9-7 in favor of Belmont. And, wow, 17-8 after 1. Belmont led a 16-7 second for Columbia City. And what do we have? 25-24 at the break in favor of Columbia City. No, it's 24-24, the intermission. 11-9 third quarter in favor of Columbia City. A 13-12 quarter, Belmont in the fourth. 47-46. Wow. Columbia City goes to 15-2. 4-0 in the conference. Belmont falls to 3-1 in the conference, and they will fall to 14-2. 14-2. We go to 15-2. So, boy, Justin, what a barn burner. I really thought in the end our speed would make a difference, but really it didn't. They negated it.
The 2-3 zone really stops you from doing that, and it forces you to stay outside. But in the second half, we figured that 2-3 zone out, and we started getting the ball in the middle more to break it down, and we got all those threes you saw in the second half to.
So I pose this question to you as the analyst here tonight. You say that 2-3 zone just negates the speed. I'm surprised a lot of other teams haven't done much of that.
If they did, I bet it would slow us down.
Yeah, it's interesting. You make a good point there, Justin. I was not aware of that. I just figured our speed might pull out in the end, but you're right. That was kind of negated. So Coach Shear's here, and very relieved Coach Shear, I'm sure. given the fact there comes the scorebook. Well, she's going to go grab that scorebook. So we'll wait Coach Shear here as Josh. And all the big shots keep rolling by. Sad. All right, well, Coach Shear, welcome to the broadcast. Very challenging game, as we thought it would be. Right place, right time. We find a way.
Yep, kids persevered. You know, it wasn't our best game of the season by far that we played, but Belmont caused a lot of problems with that zone they play. Knew it was going to be a tough game. I mean, they came in here with only one loss. So, you know, it was a dogfight to the end, and just like it was last year down at their place. I mean, it's always been a tough matchup here the past, I would say, 6-7 years at least here.
Yeah, definitely a good one to start off the year. A big battle, kind of get you right back into it after the holiday. And if this didn't get you into it, I don't know what would. But great game to come out with. Obviously, the better end of the score. Yeah,
just a little bit out of sorts and out of sync tonight for whatever reason. You know, once we get back in school, get back in the flow of things, maybe we can get those things ironed out. But it seemed like we would go on a run and then we would lose focus again and not be in any sort of a rhythm. Offensively, defensively, we were missing assignments, not communicating like we normally do. Just a lot of small things, and when you have a few little small things that aren't working, it throws off everything else in terms of your game plan and what you want to do.
And you come out, and we're not used to being in the position of being, I think, down 17-8 or somewhere in that ballpark. So maybe a little bit of timidness at that point.
Nature. I just think the fact of the matter is that they, for whatever reason, tonight was just one of those games where in multiple areas we just could not get into flow. I mean, for us to shoot barely like 68% from the free throw line, that's very uncharacteristic of this team. Usually we're like 85% or higher every game that we play. So, you know, it's just little things like that. You know, you make 85% of your free throws like you normally do, game's not that close.
Yeah.
You know, we got out-rebounded tonight. We don't usually get out-rebounded. Usually we out-rebound teams are like 8-10 rebounds. So just those small little factors that, you know, just general people watching, like, you know,
right.
they're watching what the score is, but there's just other things, you know, missed assignments on defense, not getting in a gap when we're supposed to be there, you know, just a variety of things. But, you know, kids will get back in the gym. We'll get some things worked out. You know, can't sit and ball around about it too much. I mean, we got to go to Wawasee on Tuesday, so we got a couple of days to get ready for them. And then next Saturday, we got Huntington coming to town.
Yeah,
and they're going to be a tough matchup also.
Be the same type of situation playing them.
Yep. They have a lot of kids that can do a lot of different things, and they're going to try to slow the pace of the game down, just like Belmont did. And they got kids that can rebound as well, and they got Taylor Double that can shoot the lights
Taylor
out,
Double.
shoot threes, get to the rim. So it's going to be a tough week for us.
Yep, two going down the stretch here in Wawasee, the odd, you know, Tuesday night, you never know kind of thing, and second day back to school. So, and then, you know, and not overlooking that with Huntington North looming.
Right. Yep. It's going to be, like I said, a big week for us. You know, it's just one of those games. You know, I know everybody expects the kids to play, you know, high intensity, high speed, you know, high, I don't know what you want to call it, like rarely making mistakes. But you know what? They're a bunch of kids. Like, they're 16, 17 years old. Sometimes they're going to have off games. And unfortunately, we had, instead of maybe just one kid that was kind of off, like we had multiple, just couldn't get in that sync. But we're going to learn from it. We're going to grow from it, and we're just going to continue to try to improve.
Yeah, and if there's any time for something like this to happen and be off and still get the win, you want to happen now instead of the first week of February.
Yeah. Yep. So like I said, we're going to grow from it, and we'll get back in the gym tomorrow morning and work on some things and watch some film and try to get a few things fixed.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on the win tonight, and we appreciate your time, and relax a little bit.
Thank you.
Coach Shear, obviously this is quite a matchup here tonight, and what a game it was, and still surprised by some of the goings on, but we got away with it, and that a little bit. So Coach Shear says they're going to, go on, and she said they, multiple out of sorts on multiple fronts, and I guess, we don't always see everything she does as a coach, but we did have, we get some things we got away with, and some things we'll have to tune up going forward.
Yeah, like you said, they really looked timid to come out of the gates.
Although Coach Shearer disagreed with the timidness, but
I don't know. Sluggish.
Your opinion.
Sluggish.
Yeah, sluggish. Okay, yeah.
There's another terminology for it.
Yeah, and obviously she's going to see things differently than we do as announcers, and but yeah, I still think we weren't in the position to be down 17-8 or whatever that was. We're not used to that, and I think it, looked a little bit stymied. But credit Belmont, they were the better team some of tonight. For sure, both teams had their spurts, but that Belmont squad, they're, as we expected, they're knocked down, drag out, and they've got to play Norwell yet, I believe. So a lot on the table for them, a lot on the table for us yet with Huntington North next week. So, but you got to get Wawasee on Tuesday evening. So we will check that out. So, that's about wrap it up. Tomorrow night we got boys basketball down at the TP in Decatur tomorrow night at Belmont High School, your dad's favorite. So it's Belmont grad down here in front of us. But I don't think he's too disappointed by the outcome now that he's, 31 years out? Something like that. So talking about your fine father there. So, the underwriters tonight, Western's Garage, ProFed Credit Union, Morse's Builders Mart, Bart's Car Store, Flowtech Plumbing and Heating, Colling and Water, Meyer McNagny, TNT Floral Shop. Seem to have a plethora of them tonight.
Yeah, it's a new sheet.
So, it seems like an old sheet from last year. But at any rate, I often lose track of things, so that is that. Well, Justin, thanks for filling in for Mr. Curry tonight. And we may be having an encore tomorrow night, so we'll check into that. But that's going to wrap it up. Thanks to Zayden McKenzie and Jonathan Peters and others back at the studio and all these camera people up here. I don't know the names anymore, but probably never figured them out to start with. But we'll work on that in due time. So good to work with you, Justin. And for now, it's going to wrap it up. We'll talk to you from the TP Indicator tomorrow night. So for my broadcast partner, Justin Titus, Andrew Thompson, so long from the Columbia City Gymnasium tonight, telling you the final score. Once again, Lady Eagles escape 47-46, and they remain atop the NE8. Thanks for listening. Good night, everyone.